what's up everybody? Hope you're doing good. Welcome to a quick review on my channel. Thanks for clicking on it. Today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Spider-Man PS4 Spider Armor Mark III Spider-Man. So yeah, just a quick review. I'm pretty excited about it. I've actually had this figure for a long time and I like it quite a bit. Thanks to my dad. Shout out to my dad for sending me this. It was about a year ago. So yeah, accessories first. He comes with one accessory from, or besides the Demo Goblin Build-A-Figure piece, and it is this web piece right here. And what it is meant to do is go over the face of a villain. Obviously, Luis is not a person that Spider-Man will be webbing up, but you know, I got him later on. Actually, I would use this for Vulture most likely. I just think that would be the best on the Marvel Legends Vulture, but he's out of reach right now. So yeah, you can see how it's supposed to work, and it doesn't hold super well, but it's good enough. And the sculpt on there, it looks pretty good. You know, it doesn't really look that much like a web. It looks like a splatter, but it's cool. I'm happy with it, and definitely not what I wanted the figure for. So here we are taking a look at the Spider-Man himself, and his head sculpt. I like this a lot. I love this helmet right here. I think it looks really good. You can see the kind of the shiny red and the blue for those eyes with the black around there. I think they did a good job. They kind of missed the mark with the paint, but anyway, the sculpt is really good, and I can see what they're trying to do, and I think it looks really good. You get this line down the middle and along the sides, and that carries over to here, just like that, and goes all the way around. You get this little, kind of looks like a gear type thing. And the line goes around like that, and boom. Fun fact, this is kind of a special review for me. Whenever I always used to think about starting this channel, and whenever I would think about it, I would always practice my reviews on this particular figure. So this is kind of like a rerun, really, because this is a figure that I would always practice on. And yeah, it's just sort of special. Holds a place in my heart, you know. But anyways, I wish he came with more accessories. That's probably my biggest complaint. If you didn't see right now while I was talking, he has this nice sculpted glossy armor right there, and the spider doesn't carry all the way through. That's okay though. It looks like I'm missing a little bit of paint there, but that's fine. And you got his backpack right here. This is sort of different from the rest of it. It kind of stands out. It's not really that bad. It kind of matches the head, whereas the rest of the armor doesn't look the same. I don't know. It's different. It's fine though. It doesn't even get in the way of articulation or anything, but I don't know. I just thought I'd point that out. And the spine, I love this. I love the sculpt for the spine. Look at that. That just speaks for itself. I absolutely love the way that looks. Man, looks good. Gotta appreciate that. And it runs about as far through as you can see. You can see that it kind of cuts off there, but if you're in a pose, then, or if you have him in a pose, then you're not going to notice that. You got the blue in the arms, black peg. Wish it could be blue, but whatever. Black on the inside. Red armor gauntlets, same with this sculpting here. I really like this armor sculpting, and you get these lines right here. I don't know what they're really about. Then the web shooter, boom, and the hands. You get these sort of diamond looking knuckles. The sculpt on the gloves looks really good. Boom, boom. And you get these shoulder pads with the sculpt around the edge, and you get this belt that's not really, it's connected on the back but not anywhere else, so you can kind of shift it but not really. It kind of teases you. And you get some blue, Boom. The rest is just black and red. So you can see the sculpting there on the sides. Looks good. And the knees and the crotch, you get the sculpting. And boom. On the feet, you get peg holes, black and red feet. I like the way it looks on the top there. I just think that looks cool. So for articulation, gotta get further away. His head, up that far, down that far, turn side to side, and it will rock a little bit. And his shoulders move outward that far. There's not really any shoulder pad hindrance or warping. If you leave it that way for too long, it'll warp, but it just goes back into place over time. If you're impatient, then you can heat it up. His arms go forward, they go back. You got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, boom. Wrist turn side to side, hinge up and down. His ab crunch forward that much, he will look up enough to compensate for it. And moves back that far. Waist swivel. The legs move outward that far. He will kick forward. And if you want to get him to sit, you can do it. Upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. Ankles move down, up, and he has pivot. Although it does get kind of difficult with the joints to stand a little bit. I mean, really, this kind of gets in the way of the pivot just a tiny bit, but it is still there, and it is still able to be done. So, let's see how tall he stands. There we go. That probably would have been helpful a minute ago with the articulation. And he stands about 6.5 inches tall. And to compare him to some people, we have the Luis from the Luis and Ghost 2-pack. And we have the Marvel Legends 2020 Retro Spidey. Boom. So, as I mentioned, this figure is kind of special to me. I like it a lot. I used to practice on this guy whenever I was thinking about starting the channel, but I was too nervous to. And I guess he kind of helped me get there because it's like, hey, you could do this. But yeah, I like it. This is really just a basic Marvel Legend with basic Marvel Legend articulation. And that's part of the reason why I think I used to practice with him. So out of 10, I'll give this guy an 8. I like it. Solid 8. Yeah, I think it looks really good. Of course, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what you think of the video, first and foremost. And then let me know what you think of the figure. Any figures that you think I should review next, let me know. Bye.